Hello, and welcome to the Psychic Source podcast presentation, How to Restore Your Faith, written by Psychic Rowan. Psychic Rowan can be found at extension 3571 or at www.psychicsource.com. O shepherd, you said you would make my feet like hinds' feet and set me upon high places. Well, he answered, the only way to develop hinds' feet is to go by the paths which hinds use. Hannah Hernard, Hinds' Feet on High Places. Our guided meditation today is inspired by the epilogue of Hannah Hernard's book, Hinds' Feet on High Places, the story of a young pilgrim who bravely sets out on a lonely journey, and how she finds faith and much more. It is an incredible tale of courage, transformation, and resiliency. The story is well worth reading, but here we will focus on the author's epilogue rather than the content of this incredible and well-loved work. We are inspired by the epilogue and Hannah's brave decision to allow herself to be carried to the top of the mountain by a chair she'd never met before. It is a powerful visualization that can be used to climb to the top of our own mountain of difficulty, to achieve a big picture perspective and dissolve fear, false evidence appearing real. Fear steals confidence and peace. It can amplify problems in our mind, making it difficult to assess the real depth of an issue and clearly define a solution. Published in 1979, as referenced in the companion article to this podcast, Hannah describes how she rode the chairlift known as the Cecilbahn to reach the retreat where she wrote the book, which went on to sell over 2 million copies. Much afraid, the protagonist is filled with fear and trepidation as she sets out on her pilgrimage. She meets a kind shepherd who gives her words of comfort and encouragement. He informs her that she will one day have hinds' feet and be able to move herself to high places. This is a metaphor for reaching great heights and can also mean conquering those mountains of difficulty. Faith is a noble and timeless virtue that, when employed as an active ally to our life's journey, we empower and activate a hedge of protection that comes from trusting that we are exactly who and where we are meant to be, and that the universe moves in our favor when we employ these superpowers. Replace fear here with faith and hope, and ultimately joy and victory. For best results, dedicate a small space and time for you to do this daily. Remember to apply intention, which creates your own lift of faith that makes you stronger each time you use it. We recommend this meditation be done seated in a sturdy chair. It can be an office chair or a straight-back kitchen chair. The idea here is to create a Cecilbahn of your own. Eyes closed, or open if you visualize better that way. Stay seated during the entire guided session. Use your imagination to visualize the rest. When you are ready, we will begin. Placing your feet flat on the floor, gently straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back to their happy place. Think about relaxing the muscles you don't need to use to sit up straight. Start with your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders and arms, your hands, your legs, and your feet. Think about drawing navel to spine to give your back extra support as you sit straight yet relaxed. Breathe naturally, if possible, in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Imagine now that you have been seated in your own personal Cecilbahn. The operator instructs you to sit back and enjoy the journey. Keeping your spine as straight as you can, lean back into your chair slightly now. Feel the back of the chair, solid, capable, dependable, and strong. The Cecilbahn allows you to lean in, allows you to trust in its ability to carry you safely to the top of your mountain, to reach the solution to the issues facing you. As you hear the machinery clank and clamor into service, your lift of faith begins. You feel the extra pull of gravity, and the seat now takes all of your weight as you both rise into the air. This feeling of extra heaviness is a metaphor for anxiety and stress that you may carry related to the mountain or difficulty you wish to overcome. Up and up and up, feeling the gravity of your situation pulling at you, but the chair is strong and reliable, and the line you are suspended from can bear the weight with ease. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face as you clear the tree line. Feel the air become cool and crisp. Perhaps there is a breeze, and your chair sways a little, but does not bother you, for you are completely safe. You are completely comfortable. You are completely supported. Trust the strength and proven dependability of the Cecilbahn, despite any fears that may still be present, as you rise through the crisp mountain air. Higher and higher, see the mountain looming closer, but not so far above you now. See your fears dissolve and become wispy. You can see through them now. They dissipate entirely, leaving you free to enjoy your journey. Still trusting, still leaning into your chair, navel to spine, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, you see that you are about 2/3 of the way there. Fix your inner gaze above and beyond the summit. Look to the sky and notice the clear blue, how the few clouds that were perhaps present are now receding, and allow the sunlight to illuminate both the difficulty, the mountain, and a new perspective leading to the solution. As you arrive safely at the top of your mountain, you are greeted by another smiling operator who helps you out of the Cecilbahn. Once your feet are planted on the surface of the mountain, you may now see the full panoramic view. It allows you to look at your difficulty from an entirely different and objective perspective. Take a moment to savor the feeling of victory, overcoming the difficulties you face in your mind's eye, standing in the light of your connection to the divine. Use your intention here. Picture your desired outcome as clearly as possible. Make it as crisp and as clear as the air you experienced on your way to the top of the mountain. Hold this image in your mind and breathe deeply 3 times. You have come to the place where your faith meets its reward, and you may easily return here again and again. Turn your gaze now to your feet, near which a shiny pebble catches your eye. You stoop to pick it up. This pebble serves to mark the occasion, and is a metaphor to embody the faith you demonstrate each time you ride the Cecilbahn, a mental talisman to allow your faith to move you towards the solution as you meditate on the movement of the Cecilbahn. At the top of the mountain, spend some time in quietude or in prayer, or simply listen to your breath. When you are ready, put the pebble in your pocket and ask the operator to send you back. Enjoy the ride with your eyes closed and open them when you reach the bottom. If you wish, write down your intention and place it into a special jar symbolizing the pebble you retrieved at the top of the mountain. Do this powerful visualization to assist you in overcoming anxiety, dissolving fear, and applying faith to your intention. It can propel you towards manifesting the solution, If you have the courage to take the journey in your mind's eye first, you can draw upon the inner experience of your lift of faith before you attempt to tackle it externally. In a real way, this visualization is a way to train and mentally prepare for a tough task, test, or difficulty, and can provide real confidence to the practitioner. Use this whenever you need a lift, a boost, or simply a different perspective. We hope you enjoyed this Psychic Source podcast presentation. For more support around spiritual issues, please contact Rowan or any one of our gifted advisors at www.psychicsource.com.